What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Connectors Corner, where we build everything on kingdom principles. I am your host, Drew Dockery, the Master Connector, and I'm a business coach. I help sales professionals and entrepreneurs not leave money on the table by doing three specific things. Number one, monetizing relationships. Number two, growing their networks. And number three, making proper connections. I'm also the author of the Connectors Handbook. And if you guys don't have that book, you definitely are doing yourself a disservice. We got it in a traditional physical copy and then the ebook as well. So you want to get your hands on that so you can better your growth getting into whatever you're getting into as far as business, or getting to that bag, I should say, since we're about to have bag talk. Welcome to our bag talk conversation with the Connectors Corner. Have my sons here, Jarrell and AJ. So, well, two of my sons. So yeah, we just gonna have a little conversation about some money. And I tell them all the time, you can't live in a vacuum. Life is not lived in a vacuum. So everything is connected. So my first question, I guess, is for Jarrell. You being in the fitness industry, what's your next big move?
I would say, I don't know. I don't really know, to be honest with you.
You ain't given no thought just yet?
I haven't thought about it yet.
Because you put out a lot of consistent activity,
Yeah.
a lot of consistent content, and I feel like it should be going somewhere.
Where my next big move? I'll probably say clothes.
Clothes?
Fitness clothing, yeah.
Fitness clothing.
Yeah. Probably, yeah. Like activewear, like the little, compression shirts, shorts, sweatpants.
I dig it.
Yeah. Stuff like that. But I just don't have the brand name behind it yet. Or I don't know what I would call it. I would say fitness clothes.
Fitness clothes. Have you started putting any ideas together just yet?
Not yet, but I think that's a move. That's probably the move.
Yeah, it sound like it.
Yeah.
Sound like it.
Right.
Like you got the right body for it. Pause. No more. But you definitely got the right body for it. You fit. You getting yourself together. I think you should definitely do it, and then it'll probably be beneficial because you can wear your own brand.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? As you start to really, you doing your stuff, I think people look at you on pretty quick.
I think, probably, I just gotta get the name, figure out what I would do, like, design-wise, like how I'll make the clothes look, where I would put the logo at, whatever, stuff like that.
Honestly, I wouldn't even wait to get the name. The name will show up eventually.
Just do something.
Just go ahead, start actively getting information and getting that together to start to prepare to put something out.
That makes sense.
And then as you start to get product together, everything will come together. And I'll use me as an example. The Connectors Corner, the Connectors Handbook, that didn't come until I was already writing the book. I was writing the book already. The book was already written. I couldn't figure out the title. So it took, I was just going because it's just the information. I got the information. These are experiences and concepts that I learned over a span of time. So if I put them all on paper, how can we figure it out? Like, honestly, the podcast, even the podcast name at first was Heart Thoughts. Heart Thoughts Podcast. And that's mainly, it's because, you remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
It's a scripture.
Yeah.
As a man thinks in his heart, so is he. And out of the matters of the heart, the mouth speaks. So all those are scriptures, is Proverbs. But I was like, I can kind of twist that and create something with it. But what made me switch it up was after I wrote the book that was based on sales and networking and connecting with people, Connectors Handbook, I'm like, okay, that makes sense. I'm like, well, what if I start to build on that brand? So from the logo, even the logo, the cover, the book cover, that was where the logo came from. So as I started to just piece stuff together, it just turned out like, okay, I got the Connectors Handbook. If I do a podcast based on the business, we can make it the Connectors Corner.
That makes sense.
And if the goal is to be a better network and a better connector, it just makes sense.
Well, yeah, I think fitness clothes, I just gotta find out the other information with it first.
Yeah. But that's, You said what?
Same materials, the machine ain't gonna need to make the clothes, all that.
Right.
It's a fact.
Yeah, and that's really where your network comes in. Like you want to make sure you have a network that's strong enough to help you produce something that is quote unquote vision. If that's where you headed, that's the vision. Having a fitness line apparel, fitness line in apparel. Now, since you already spoke that, you'll start to connect with those folks who do those type of things.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And they'll show you where to get the clothing, where to get the proofs from, who to reach out to, or how to negotiate it. So it's just really starting on that path. And I think that's a lot of times what people do when they procrastinate. People procrastinate so long because they don't understand what step 2 looks like. And your goal shouldn't be to worry about step 2, is to do step 1 first.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
So as you start to move in that direction, remember I told you when our first bag talk, as you start to move towards the goal starts to move towards you. It's that exact concept where you and your vision collide. And then, but it takes you moving towards it. If you just sit there thinking like, I want to do this is what I want to do, your goal is still here. Like, well, we just wait for him to figure it out.
That's a fact. That makes sense.
So that having a good network is key. So I would start to put those pieces around me and get that together.
That makes sense.
What about you, Junior?
What was the question again?
I was about to ask you what's your plans? I know you was talking about training for basketball and stuff like that. I know you wanted to be a part of the new project we have. We can't say the name though, so don't.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, that new project, you want to be a part of that for sure.
Yeah, definitely want to train for hooping because there's a lot of boys up there. They trash. They need some help. So I gotta help people. But right now, son gonna be here in 2 months. So
Congratulations, welcome to fatherhood.
thank you. Feels good.
It feel good right now, but it ain't simple as it seems, boy. I tell you that.
It's gonna feel good later too.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah,
all right. Woo.
My next move right now, I want to stick with trading for to my son get here, and just gradually grow my money, and stack bread, and splurge with the chance. Trading, so you're trading and coaching, training. Yeah.
What's your favorite entity to trade or instrument to trade right now?
What instrument?
Yeah, like well, we know it is. We call it pairs.
Oh,
they don't know
pairs,
that.
Pairs.
Yeah, what's your favorite pair or favorite element to trade or whatever?
My favorite pair, either my most favorite pair, either GPUSD or definitely US30 or NAS 100. Those are the best.
So you
pairs.
like the indexes?
Yeah, I like indexes for sure, and I like GPUSD for currency.
What's your thoughts on crypto? Because that's big in the market right
I
now.
can't trade crypto. I hate crypto.
Why?
It don't move in market structure, so I can't even. To me, it don't. For me,
You said it doesn't move with market structure?
not really.
Yeah, I can see that. I think Bitcoin about to jump though. Hey, whoever out there watching this, I'm not giving investments advice. We are talking about trade ideas and concepts, okay? So I don't want nobody talking about, I lost $100,000 on you, guy.
Don't listen.
It's your fault.
Don't listen to us. Do it if you want to do that. Don't
This
listen
is
to
a
us.
speculative conversation
It's all you.
Yeah,
based on us doing certain things in the market. So no, we're not giving investors advice.
By any means, if you want to do your own research and you like it, go ahead and get into it. Don't listen to us. Because if you lose bread, it's not our fault.
That's a fact.
It's not our
That's a
fault.
fact. But US 30 is good.
Yeah.
NAS 100 I think is definitely on point too.
It's literally a mini US80.
Yeah, it is. But I think, I'll ask you this, do you think you should study the companies that are involved in those entities more, or in those indexes more?
I definitely think about it. Like, I definitely think that you should definitely study those. But me, I don't even be doing it. I just be like, oh, market structure looks right. Throw some money in and make my money back.
That's a gamble.
It's a gamble, but
That's a mean gamble.
I don't know.
It's an educated guess, but it's still a gamble.
It's definitely an educated guess.
I think that's something you should probably do then. Do some research, like add that to your repertoire. Like when it comes to, playing with the market or working with the market, maybe you should do some more research on different companies who are involved. Because that'll help you with like I hate watching the news.
Facts.
I hate watching the news. However, when I see or hear about a company doing something, a lot of times you can kind of see what's happening with that company based on what the market is doing. Like it'll give you a heads up. Like when GameStop jumped up during the pandemic. Yeah, I still don't understand why it jumped up like that. It's GameStop.
Yeah.
There's nothing that they had speculative, but because everybody started to talk about it and put money into that particular stock, the stock market moved. Right. Now, obviously, as they taking their money out, it's going to exhaust and then drop. Right. So it was probably people who made money on the drop too, because they were expecting it to crash anyway. But it didn't put GameStop out of business.
Definitely not. It's never advanced. I'm probably never going out of business.
Yeah, I don't think so. As long as it's video games, they'll be alright.
Yeah, what they need to do is put some PS5s in stock, bro. That's what they taking too long for. I need a PS5.
GameStop, Walmart, Target.
Man, bro, Walmart is for food and clothes, bro. I need GameStop.
What? Nah.
I need GameStop.
Walmart gonna have a PS5.
Nah, they definitely should have a PS5, but they for they electronics, but I think their department is like a small percentage of the store, bro.
Yeah,
like.
It is, man.
They don't be having a lot of monitors in there. They got a lot of TVs. They don't be having a lot of games. They only be focused on stuff that like appeals to, I guess, the older people.
No, not necessarily. And if that's the case, then you're missing the whole purpose of Walmart.
I mean, of course, Walmart got stuff that appeals to us, but they don't be having PS5s in stock. That's what people want. That's high demand right now.
Now, I do feel like... Go ahead.
It's high demand, so it's going to be low supply, but like, you feel me?
Yeah.
They should definitely at least be trying to put the effort in to get more stock, because they're gonna make money.
It's tough, though. With the resellers hurting the game like that, it's tough.
Yeah, the resellers definitely be...
But Walmart is super smart. That is, like, you don't get no smarter than Walmart right now. Honestly. The only other company that's rivaling Walmart's understanding of business is Amazon. Amazon sell everything.
They do. They definitely do.
Target too, but Target is a little more high end than Walmart.
It is definitely.
Target is high end, a little bit more.
It's a little it's bougie. It's a little more premium. It's a more premium market for Target than it is Walmart. That's why it's so many Walmarts, and for every Walmart, it's like. Well, for every Target, it's like 3 Walmarts.
That's a fact, yeah.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, they're a little more premium than Walmart is. However, Walmart understands the business model of low cost, low value.
They do. They definitely do.
And they understand, like, okay, we put our stores near communities where people don't make a whole lot of money, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if we let them buy something for cheap,
they'll come back.
They'll come back
when they got more money.
They got more money. Exactly. And then what they already bought from us a couple of weeks ago broke. They got to come back and rebuy it. They don't mind rebuying it because it's low cost.
That's definitely smart.
Yeah.
Definitely
so
smart.
They sell a little bit of everything. And that's what makes them so smart, because now you're grabbing some of the big money markets like the electronics, the video games and all that stuff, and then you getting some of the low ticket items too, getting sold, like you selling soaps and spatulas.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they're selling a little bit of everything. So it makes sense. Even clothes. And honestly, I always thought they were a major, like a good corporation. Because I used to work for them.
Walmart?
Yeah. Matter of fact, when you was born, I was working there. I was working there. So, but what I noticed about them was their stock has split. It always goes up. They market really don't, if you watch them, they grow gradually throughout the year. But they really don't drop or have any drastic issues.
At all.
Like even with the shooting that happened at Walmart some years ago, they stock didn't go down.
That's crazy.
They stock ain't go down. Now when I was working there and we bought stock as employees, the stock was about to flip because college season rolled around. So a lot of college kids, they, their family take them to Walmart. They stock up on all this stuff for college, for their dorms, mini fridges, you know what I'm saying? All types of colors and cups and pitchers and all that stuff. It's a bunch of stuff. But stuff like that. They play on different holidays, and I think marketing wise, they are one of the smartest corporations I've ever seen. When I was working there, I worked in housewares, right? So I kind of put my business acumen to housewares. The manager in the housewares was like, we got to get rid of all these vacuums. Now, I wasn't the manager. She had just took over the spot because the other manager got fired or whatever for whatever reason. And they had a vacancy for a long time. So they took one of the workers from overnight and put her on to the manager's floor during the day, but she kept her overnight shift, so she was still working overnight. Yeah, she was beasting. So what they was trying to do was she was trying to do was groom me to take a manager's position. It was gonna be like $40,000, maybe $50,000 a year. At that time, I'm like, I don't want to do. I don't even really want a real job because I was playing ball, trying to get ready to go overseas. I'm like, I don't want to be stuck to no job.
Yeah.
But I think in retrospect, I probably would have taken it. But had I taken it, I don't know if I would have developed the way I did. So everything happens for a reason, right? You know what I'm saying? But she was just like, yo, we got 25 vacuums back there that I didn't even know, and they've been here 7 months. If I let you mark them down, can you please put them somewhere so they can get sold? I was like, okay, no problem. So I know each department at that time, each department had like a skid in the front of the store. So you get a chance to put items there and, can do what you need to do. So I didn't change the price on the vacuums. I just put them all on the skid in the front of the store, the first skid. 3 days, them drinks was gone.
That's crazy.
Because nobody knew we even had them. And it was just like, she was like, yo, where all the vacuums at? It's an empty skid out there. I was like, yeah, they all gone. I had them joints stacked like Jenga, like Jenga blocks. Stacked them joints up. And people were snatching them off that stand like they was on sale because it just seemed like I had the whole marketing play set. I had the stand in the middle of the skid. At the top of the stand, there was a sign that says now. It was like $49. The price was always $49. The price never adjusted. It was just the way that the words was put to market it.
And it seems
Makes it seem like,
so
and it's in the front of the store, so they don't even
exactly.
walk
So when they walking in, ain't nobody like who the hell going buying vacuums right now? Like nobody's paying attention to a vacuum right now.
$49?
They was like,
I need a vacuum.
Yo, I need that. Oh, that's a dirt devil. Get a cart, baby, get a cart. I'll never forget that. I seen this old dude walk in with this lady and told her that. Get a cart, baby, get a cart. Bring that cart over here. They had to get 2 carts, put that vacuum in there, walk around and got the rest of their stuff with the other cart. But it was good marketing. So from there, she would always have me set up everything as far as how housewares was set up because I understood marketing. So Black Friday rolls around. She had this ugly little gadget that was multiple colors. It was the ugliest thing. It was like a jar opener or something like that. Never thought anybody, who buy jars?
I don't even buy jars.
When is the last time you seen a jar in somebody's house? Like a glass jar?
Probably when we lived in Minnesota with the brown sugar in the jar.
Minnesota.
That's the last
Yo, you ain't seen a jar in 12 years?
I have not seen a jar.
That's crazy.
It's probably been about 2 years for me.
2 years?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's tough. But either way, it was a jar opener. I think it was called a gizmo or something like that. Stupid, the corniest thing. And I'm like, yo, what in the hell are we supposed to do with this? She was like, well, we only got it for Black Friday. It was always stuff that they marketing play was strictly for Black Friday and Christmas season because they gonna run it up. They runs it up during the holidays. And when I got into network marketing, most businesses die down during the holidays. But Walmart turns it up. The only time they chill is after New Year's. From January to February, maybe just before Valentine's Day, maybe 2 or 3 weeks before Valentine's Day, that's the quietest the Walmart is. But from there, they build from event to event. And that's one of my business coaches, that's what he told me. You always build your business from event to event. Never really understood that. And that just popped in my head just now, like, damn.
That's what he meant.
That's what he meant. They built their businesses from event to event. So from holiday to holiday, as the holidays come up and approach, they got all new marketing in place. Matter of fact, they was the first company I would see before a holiday actually goes out fully. They was already putting up the next holiday stuff. So Valentine's Day was coming after Black Friday. Black Friday, we sold out of all the specialty items, which was crazy. Because normally they don't do that. And it was stupid stuff like baskets and jar openers and...
Yeah, they probably seen it on sale like, oh, I don't just because it's on sale.
Yeah, dude, but it wasn't just the fact that it was on sale. It was how I strategically was placing a lot of the items that really wasn't getting bought a lot. Mm-hmm. But because we had surplus from what we had throughout the course of the last quarter, and then they sent us new product for Black Friday, I was just putting that stuff out. I think I might have worked... At that time for Black Friday, I worked a full 16 to 18 hours in the store. And I came in after everybody tore the store up. So I came in around noon on Black Friday. The store was crazy. And I started to see what was missing. Because what I had already told her to put up already, because I didn't work the night before, but she did. She worked overnight. So me and her was kind of coordinating with us and then the other sales associates. We should have been getting paid on commission, is my point. What I'm getting at. Because of what I was doing with them, I didn't realize that I could be paid handsomely for that kind of money or for that kind of strategy and not understand your value. And that's really what it comes down to as far as how you build a business. You got to understand what your value is. But yeah, we killed it. From season to season, from event to event. And I think that's what I'm really about to implement in my business. The way I market, the way I build, I'm gonna build into special events and start to create events because it's hard to do. Just the holidays. It's hard to create and promote events that are idle. You know what I'm saying? But if you got something to go along with it, you got something that you can promote. So, like, let's say with you being in fitness, what is it? What's the next holiday? Labor Day coming up in September? August don't have no holidays.
Oh yeah, that's Labor Day.
Yeah, so Labor Day in September, I would do some sort of promotional event for Labor Day. If I was in business or if you were in business, I would set up some sort of promotional for Labor Day and get prepared for that.
That makes sense.
That way, build into Labor Day. Now, what I'm finding out now is they got a bunch of little, like, not necessarily national holidays, but they got days that people do stuff on.
Yeah.
Nah, that's new to me.
A couple of days ago was National Girlfriend's Day or something like that.
Wow, yeah. See, that's cool. Did you post your wife? No.
No.
Boy.
Sorry, buddy. You know.
Yeah, you good. You just gotta smarten up, bro. Get some wisdom, man. I'm telling you.
You're alone, bro. Don't listen to this guy.
Don't listen to this guy. Listen. Never mind. Don't listen to him either, because he don't care about nothing and nobody. This is the first time I've ever seen him excited about another person. And that's him happy. The first time ever. Any other time, he not excited for nobody at all. Everybody's regular.
Everybody's regular.
Explain that to me.
What you mean?
How do I act?
What do you mean?
How do I act that makes you like,
Oh, I just got $1,000. Oh, okay.
Yeah, like
hey, my $1,000.
That's the point. Who cares? Your attitude is who cares. If no matter where you went, if a bubble popped up with "who cares" written in the bubble every time somebody says something to you in public,
So that would be that's what it's gonna be.
Yeah. Well, either way, those type of holidays though, you can use to build your business. My homegirl was saying it was National Waffles Day. And she was in Atlanta.
Oh yeah, they got it.
I couldn't go to Waffle House. I'm tight, bro. I'm like, I straight up missed that one. I would have definitely traveled somewhere to go to Waffle House. It didn't matter where.
Chicken and waffles.
Yeah, dude. And we got a couple chicken and waffle spots here in Buffalo.
Bro, Waffle House is really the best food you can get.
Yo, it's mad people that disagree with that.
That's crazy.
They just don't know what they missing.
No. I'm saying they live in places where they got Waffle House.
Yeah, I know. They probably used to it.
That's what it is.
That's
That's what it is. They don't understand that.
They was like us, bro. They'll probably
People who don't got Waffle House here?
Yeah, they be eating Waffle House every day, bro. I eat Waffle House. We was eating when we went to Houston, bro. And I'll tell you, bro, we ate Waffle House for breakfast and dinner, bro. That's what we did. Waffle House breakfast and dinner, bro. But breakfast for us was like 6 o'clock in the morning though, because they ain't get done with their meat on the split.
Oh yeah,
So-
yo, that joint, that event was real.
Facts.
That event was the truth. Never seen somebody put something like that on that's outside of a company's event. Like he had over 1,000 people in this conference room at the mall. Now I had been to the mall before at in Galleria in Houston, but I never saw it from that perspective, and I didn't even know they had that room in there, dude. It was
And we was literally like a building next to the
we was
hotel,
next, we was right next door to the mall.
So we could
where
literally walk.
stayed.
We could literally walk to the mall and just chill
wow.
all day, and then go back to the hotel. And just,
It was lit, but that his training was on point for trading.
yeah, he definitely.
But real talk, that's how Holton was, like Holton Bugs. But he wouldn't do no like overnight events like that unless you was like qualified. You had to be qualified to get in his meetings.
Bruh.
Yeah, Spiller just let people pay. He didn't want to make it a company sponsored event, so he just let people pay. But Holton Bugs was like, yo, if you are not at this rank doing $200,000 a month, you are not welcome to get into this meeting.
So,
Wow.
But they was really there every day, like till 6 in the morning.
Yeah,
Like, go
yeah.
right to Waffle House, eat. Probably like 5 the next day. They go back to the joint. Be there till 6 o'clock in the morning. That's what I'm saying.
And we found time to hit the gym too.
Oh yeah, we did go to the gym. We went to the gym once though.
Yeah, it wasn't a whole lot I could do once the event and everything really kicked up. It was pretty much
Yeah,
just
that's
me
fair.
being there because we was in there for a good span of time.
Yeah, 3 days though,
Yeah,
or 4 days. One of them events.
it was 4. It was 4, but it was a good event though. I must say I don't regret it. Definitely was on point. I think the events like that though is on point for sure. Like that's definitely something I'm gonna add into the business.
Yeah, that's a fact. I definitely want to throw a trading event like that one day. No time soon, but in this couple years, I definitely want to throw something like that.
Yeah, for sure. Where would you have it?
To be honest, I'll either make mine in like the city of New York, or Houston or Miami for real.
I would say Miami. Yeah, Miami would be a good look. I think that's where I'm gonna do the mastery, the 3-day mastery immersive that I'm gonna do for the coaching program. I think I'm gonna do it in Miami. I might do one here because we got a couple good spots that's jive fire here.
We do, but
What you mean, but?
better, be in a better city.
No. I'm just saying I can do another one with more of a crowd, and I'll get some other speakers from like my business. I had some of my business coaches come to that one.
Oh, yeah.
But I do want to at least throw one here, and I was thinking about doing it at the Delavan. The Delavan got good food. They got the spa package.
It's hotel, right?
Yeah,
I don't know that.
it's similar to Salvatore's, but it's
Where's Delavan at? The Delavan at?
right at Salvatore's Gardens restaurant over there at Genesee and Transit. It's connected
right
to
there?
that. Yeah,
Oh, I
it's
know
the
that.
new hotel that they got.
I know that's what that was.
Yeah, I went and checked it out a couple weeks ago. It was nice. It was nice. They had suites with the they didn't have jacuzzi tubs, but they had the soaking tubs, like the real deep joints.
I want to get one. I ain't gonna lie.
They suites was only like $300.
That's not bad.
Yeah, it wasn't bad at
You
all.
go for 2 nights for 600. That's not bad.
Yeah.
And they got food. Probably come with the package too.
Yeah, they do have a dinner package with it.
Yeah,
It was nice. I will say that. And they food, I've never had their food, but their menu looked good. And a few times I've actually stepped through there to check out, what the scenery was like. They was cooking and stuff. It was nice. They got a nice bar area too to hang out. It was sweet. It was definitely sweet. But I do want to do an event either there, or if I can do it during a warm climate, I'll do it downtown at the Harbor Center.
Yeah, downtown.
Near Canal side.
Downtown definitely be a good spot. 'Cause downtown getting up though.
Yeah, downtown definitely is popping.
Renovating downtown for real.
Yeah, they're doing a lot. Honestly, Buffalo is up and coming for sure. I think it's gonna start to draw back a lot of people to come back to the town.
Some of the best cars I've never seen in Buffalo.
That's a fact.
I've seen the best cars I've never seen here in like for the last 2 years, bro. Rolls Royces, Benzes,
Bentleys.
Ferraris,
Yeah, it's been a lot
Lamborghinis,
of
track
that.
clocks, SRT Hellcats.
Yeah.
Well, we always had muscle
We
cars.
still always had most cars,
But like
we see
the
a lot
other
more
joints,
Hellcats.
yeah.
You see a lot more exotics. No.
Lamborghinis.
Yeah. We definitely got an influx of exotics and well put together old schools right now.
That's a fact.
Seen a couple of Trackhawks, them just like 120 a piece.
Yeah, but no, we always had the Trackhawks, the SRT 8.
Trackhawks is something new. They just
I'm saying that's always been around though. The top muscle cars, like even like the Mustangs 5.0s, the Corvettes, you know what I'm saying.
But a Trackhawk is way different. They got 900 horsepower.
I hear what you're saying.
I'm just saying.
I get what you're saying. Do you understand what I'm saying? The elite cars.
You're saying it's been here.
Yeah, that's a new style of car. Yeah, but we've always had cars like that here. We've never had exotics.
Yeah, we definitely never had no exotics.
We've never had exotics the way I'm seeing them.
Yeah, I've been seeing Bentleys, Rolls Royces.
We saw the one today. What was that, a Wraith or
that might have been a Ghost.
A Ghost, yeah. I think it was a Ghost because the grill was small.
Yeah, and it was like
the back of it was mad big.
Yeah, and Wraiths, they sometimes got most times I've seen the Wraiths, the top comes down. So.
Yeah.
But they always got the bigger grill. That's how I kind of differentiate. But I know the Ghost is more sleek.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely.
But the Wraith definitely got the bigger front, the bigger grill. But we just now starting to get a lot more of those exotics coming in. You know what I mean? Like as far as like regular muscle cars, like we used to have mad 5.0s here when I was growing up. That was like the way that you see a lot of the SRTs and Chryslers. Mm-hmm. That's how everybody had a 5.0 when I was growing up. That was the biggest, sports car around. Genesis beastie though. They definitely was beastie. Now you got, I know when the Hemi first came out, everybody was getting Chargers, everybody was getting the Magnums.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? So that was like the next phase. But once I think the company started to see that it was a real market for that type of stuff, for fast cars, they started to come out with it. Because now the spot on Transit, they look like the car show.
Accurate, they got GTRs.
West Third, them boys killing it right now. They got Lambo trucks, all that.
They got a Benz that I've never seen in like anybody have in person online. Yeah, I've never seen that in my life before, bro.
The electric joint?
Yes, I ain't never seen.
They're not the only one with one either.
In Buffalo?
The West Rochester Mercedes got one.
Oh, damn.
Rochester, I saw it the other day, or a couple weeks ago when I was out there.
Yeah, you definitely a couple weeks ago. There you go though. Cars on top of cars.
Definitely on the come up.
The S-Class that's always driving around Cheektowaga, the new one, 2021 drink, that drink fire for sure. The S580, that drink is definitely tough.
Yeah, S580 is tough. Yeah, that kind of tough niggas mean. Well, we'll close it up. We'll let that conclude our bag talk for the day. Hope you guys enjoyed the conversation, got involved in the comments some. I look forward to reading some of your comments. And until the next time, dream bigger, believe better, and expect greater. This is Drew Dockery, Connectors Mastery Coach. I'll holler at you guys.